long as you follow these steps, then you won't have any trouble with these decks. Any trouble, dude. It's gonna be super easy. So game, super easy. How's it going, guys? aRenG Live here, and today, Superb Tea is back with her goal to make Counter Fairies great again. So she's bringing some new rewards, which is pretty cool, and we're using a pretty similar deck to the one we used last time. So if you find my last video and then want to use that, go ahead and try it, but just be careful. She did change her deck a little bit. So today we got that Jinzo. I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to run Jinzo against a player who runs a lot of traps. It's just kind of perfect. You know, Konami planned this. They're like, let's give them Jinzo and then let's give them Superb Tea, because Jinzo completely counters Superb Tea. But whatever. So we got one copy of Jinzo. Jinzo's gonna be our kind of one of our win conditions in this deck, and thanks to Jinzo, I went ahead and switched up the deck a bit. So right now we're running one Jinzo, 3 Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon is just here to thin the deck. Thunder Dragon is actually part of the draw engine of the deck, which we have a 12-card draw engine. All those cards are replaceable, all 12 of those, which is the 3 Thunder Dragons. We got 2 copies of Shard of Greed. You can run 3 if you want. It doesn't matter. Like I said, they're all interchangeable. 1 copy of Guard Penalty. You can even switch out these 2 for another one of these, like I said, whatever. 3 Good Goblins and 3 Jars of Greed. At the bottom, I have a list of a few cards that you can run instead. For instance, if you want to go for Legacy Yatagarasu, go ahead. Any other card, I didn't look up all the cards that draw, but there's a lot of them that do draw, and that's pretty much the draw engine. Last turn cards, we have Gravekeeper's Vassal. We need Caligo Claw Crow. I always struggle to say that guy's name. We need this guy just so we can summon Jinzo, because we're going to have Elements Unite, so we're going to have the big old Gate Guardian acting as a wall on the field, so that's fine. So we're going to get a free summon with this guy because Gate Guardian's dark, so then we get to tribute for Jinzo. That's pretty much all we got to do there. That's going to be on the turn before the last, ideally, or whenever you've used up all your traps, go ahead and summon Jinzo. That's all you really got to do. Last turn cards, we got Union Attack at 2 and 1 copy of Secret Pass. Pretty staple, pretty standard. You're gonna be using those with your Vassal. Pretty standard. 2 copies of Spiritualism. We're moving into an engine of the deck where we're countering their stuff, and they have really obnoxious counter traps. Now, instead of a counter, I went for like a preemptive strike kind of thing, because Spiritualism is much quicker. You can use this as soon as you draw it, which makes it a little bit faster, a little bit better. So you know if they're gonna shut you down on the next turn. Maybe they're gonna shut down your 3rd copy of Good Goblin Housekeeping, which is really bad. You don't want them doing that, because that's like a +2 right there. You get really good cards with a Good Goblin. So that's when you use Spiritualism, bounce back whatever card they have set, then activate it freely. I don't really need to use this on the last turn. You almost never do, because Jinzo's going to be out by then, and at that point, screw it, dude, it doesn't matter. And that's pretty much that. Don't worry about the extra deck. That guy's just a remnant of my older version of the deck. If you want to switch it out and you don't have Jinzo, go ahead and throw in Polly instead, and make a twin-headed Thunder Dragon on your last turn. And go ahead and throw in 3 copies of Counter so you can just shut down her stuff, because this card is really good for just negating whatever she wants to counter. One last option, you can also run Fire Formation Gyoko just to completely pin them down, and that's just a little cheeky thing I can recommend, but you don't really need to. It's it's a little bit more expensive, but whatever. Without further ado, let's go ahead and just check her out. And here she is. We got Tea, or Superb Tea, right here, standing before us. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the new rewards. She gave us 3 technically. I guess the normal is Light of Judgment. It's more stuff that supports Sanctuary in the Sky. So we got Sanctuary in the Sky, which I think is a rare ticket reward or a normal ticket reward. Probably a rare. So you can go ahead and get that. This is basically it's a pretty cool card actually. It's if you have Sanctuary in the Sky, activate this. Look at your opponent's hand, discard 1 card, or send 1 card your opponent controls to the graveyard, which is a better effect, to be honest, because it gets over any problem monster, it gets over any monster that cannot be destroyed or whatever, because it sends. Herald of Purple Light. It looks like they're finally starting to give us the heralds. I remember Orange Light was one of the really good ones. I don't remember. I think that one negates monster effects. But Purple Light, I think this one shuts down traps. So that's pretty cool. But I think it's a hand trap, I believe. So during either player's turn, when your opponent activates a trap card, send this card and one other fairy type monster from your hand to the grave and negate the activation, and if you do it, destroy it. So it's a hand trap. It's not bad. I mean, I think it's a pretty cool card. The only thing is you got to go -2 for their -1, so that's the only reason I kind of don't like it. But if you're going to be shutting down a trap, sometimes that minus does not matter because you're getting rid of like a wall of D or something. So, fair enough. And then the star of the show, we got Voltanis, the Educator, I guess, Educator. So this is her new boss monster. She does have this in the deck, by the way. So this is the newest addition to the deck. This one just say, after one of your counter traps have been activated and resolved, you contribute all monsters you control to special summon this card. I'm guessing from the hand. If this card is special summoned in this way, you can destroy cards your opponent controls up to the number of fairy type monsters you tributed. So you tribute 2, you get to destroy 2 cards. Not bad. For you guys who have not gotten to farm her before, you're going to be looking forward to Meltiel and Zeradias. Maybe this guy, not so much. This card is really good though. So those cards really make counter fairies good. But whatever. Without further ado, let's go ahead and take her on. Alright, and there she is, Taya Gardner. Don't mind that divine punishment, it's just sticking around. But let's see. We're going first on this one. To be honest, this deck is really, really easy. It's just really easy to farm her with. I mean, it's not even a situation where it wouldn't really work. It's just good, dude. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna skip the animation because it's too long, dude. We're trying to speed through this. So let's go ahead and end. So, now, we're going to hope that she doesn't start setting up too much back row. If she sets up like 3 back row, which she didn't, we're fine. And also, don't be afraid to attack Meltiel, whatever face-up card she has, as long as she has Sanctuary in the Sky. She won't take damage, so you're fine. And we got a pretty good pickup first turn. We got good Goblin. So let's go ahead and battle. Get out of my face, Meltiel. Alright, so... And speaking of battling, I also realized... Don't attack her face down cards. I don't like attacking her face downs. Oh, there's some back row. Alright, so I'll wait for my next draw. Let's see what it is. It's a last turn card. Perfect. Let's go ahead and activate Good Goblin. See if she negates. She most likely will. Almost 100% sure. Yeah, there it is. She's going to negate. It's completely fine to negate your first Good Goblin housekeeping. That is perfectly acceptable. You just don't want to lose your second and third. Maybe your second, but not your third. The third is like it's a huge loss to mankind. So right now she's in a set, and right here, I don't like attacking her. I do not like attacking her set cards. It could be a Skalengal. It could be something annoying. It could be that one guy that recovers her counter traps. So yeah, I don't play that game where you attack her face down cards. It's just not worth it. So let's go ahead and Thunder Dragon again. I was also thinking, I didn't put it in the like description thing, whatever the deck, but instead of Thunder Dragon, you can also technically run Thunder Seahorse, I believe. But I was like, no, why would you run that? Nobody has like 3 copies. I think only like 12 people in the world have like 3 copies of that card. But yeah, you could basically use Thunder Seahorse to add another 2 copies. Now that would be that. So there's our second Good Goblin. I'm liking that. I also like Good Goblin because you can pretty much send these back. Or you can send like a Thunder Dragon and then pull them out instantly, which is pretty cool too. So let's go ahead and end. Alright, so... Oh, there's some set cards. We're going to have to activate this before she chains it. So, Good Goblin. And good thing we drew Spiritualism. Spiritualism's good. I could start sending back those, but I think I'd rather go for a Thunder Dragon. Since we don't need them for the fusion. So, we're going to do this. As long as we don't draw a Thunder Dragon, we're good. Ooh, Spiritualism. Not bad. Alright, so let's go ahead and activate this, see if she negates. I love it when they negate Thunder Dragon. Alright, she didn't do it. Alright, so we're good. And hey, look, we thinned out the deck. Now we got 10 and she's got 10. Now we're even because we start off with less cards than... Or technically more cards in the deck than she does. Because she gets a lot more cards when she draws. So, I am going to go ahead and pass. I will save the Spiritualisms for when she, I don't know, has 1 or 2 cards set. And I want to use my... What's his nuts, dude? I want to use my Good Goblin. My last Good Goblin. I'll set that just for now. I'm going to end. I still have some, what is it, Shardigreeds? Uh-oh, that's 2 cards set. That's pretty dangerous. There's a Jinzo. Do I do I still have my stuff? I mean, I have not used a single Jar of Greed, so I think in this situation, that's why I was considering switching them for that one card where you switch your monster defense to draw, because it's a spell and Jinzo doesn't shut it down, so you can go for Jinzo earlier, and she gets completely wrecked. So, right now, I think I'm going to start setting cards that I might be using eventually. I just don't want to discard. I mean, I could discard Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon's always safe to discard because you don't need them in this deck, so it's good. So let's go ahead and draw. There it is. I really don't want her to wreck my good goblin. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is set you. I could just pass, but right now I'm going to go ahead and activate both of them. Both of them, dude. I'm gonna do something really crazy right now. Something so crazy. They cannot chain to Spiritualism, by the way. They can't negate it. So we're good. And we're doing this because she has traps and they're slow. So she's got to set them. She's got to pass turn. So on her turn, we're going to activate Good Goblin. There we go. Good Goblin. So now she can't negate, and we're good. So let's go ahead. I don't want to put back Thunder Dragon because I need him for discard fodder. I would rather put back one of my last turn cards, like maybe a Vassal. Vassal's good. Alright, so right now we're going to get all of our stuff. Now she's going to be able to pretty much negate whatever she wants. I have 4 cards left in deck. I don't think I really need to draw as much anymore. I can activate Guard Penalty. Why not? See if she negates. So I'm going to hit you. Yeah, negate. Perfect. Get her to negate, dude. Alright, so there's that. She only runs 4 negation cards in the deck. That's 1, that's 2. That could be a, what is it, Trap Jammer. That could be another Divine Punishment. So, spells are fairly safe right now. But we got Jar of Greed. I am not going to be activating Shard of Greed, I guess. Jar of Greed is pretty good. I can already go for Jinzo. But I'd rather just discard maybe Thunder Dragon. So we have, what, 3... 6, 7 cards. I'll discard Thunder Dragon and call it a turn. And I think we're good. Now, end her turn. Let's go ahead and activate this. Another Jar of Greed. Alright. She's not negating that. Another Jar of Greed, dude! Alright, so right now I won't be able to activate that many Jars of Greed. I really won't. So we're starting to push close to that last turn. So let's go ahead and activate this guy's effect. We don't need our Jars of Greed anymore. We really don't. So let's go ahead and just do this. We're playing it safe right now. And by that I mean we're going for Jinzo. Completely shutting down her deck. And now that we did this, I don't think it really matters anymore what we do. I mean, we pretty much win. So let's go ahead and attack. Let's see. Look, there's Meltiel. There you go. Let's just see what she has under door number 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so there's the skill angle. That gets her a draw. That's normally why I don't want to hit her, because she gets those 3 draws. She gets a lot of annoying back row, but now back row's useless because Jinzo. So, alright, you got that guy. Bountiful Artemis. You can't negate anything, so you put this guy in attack position for no reason. I could legitimately pass turn right now, and I'll be completely fine. Any of these glossy? No. And no. Alright, yeah, we're good. You're going to get about 9,000 points for this farm, so you're pretty safe for the most part. And we can go ahead and attack them. Why not? They have a Sanctuary in the sky, so you can go ahead and recover your card. That's fine. Recover it. And this is why you don't attack when you don't have your answers to it. Because they recover a lot of back row. They recover a lot of annoying stuff. So right now, you got nothing. You can set, pass. My turn to win this game. Vassal. Alright, so let's go ahead and last turn shenanigans. Let's get our win. So Vassal. And let's go ahead and give it Secret Pass. Remember, they cannot negate anything. Jinzo's out. It completely shuts them down. So, Union and Union. And that should be it, to be honest. It's pretty easy. So, as long as you follow these steps, then you won't have any trouble with this deck. Any trouble, dude. It's going to be super easy. So, game. Super easy. And that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and check on that score. Alright, let's see what we got. Probably around 9,000? Yeah, 9,000 exactly. And we got another one of these, which is, I guess, cool. But we got the best card. We got that Tenderness. Alright, but that's pretty much it, dude. We managed to farm her 9,000 points. I'm usually getting more than 9,000, to be honest, but 9,000 is still pretty good. I mean, it's still better than the best. 8,000 gives you the max amount of points. We don't have any bonus right now, so you're getting a natural 9,000. So even if we have like dual assessment bonus, where you get 1,000 extra points, then you'll have 10,000. But whatever, that's pretty much it for the deck. Let me know if you guys are having any luck. I have not gotten any single copies of the new cards, except for the, I guess, the normal. Let me know if this helped you out. Let me know if you want to know any other versions, because I hear there's a lot of crazy versions going out. Here people are using dinos to farm her, which I've never even heard of, but whatever. That's pretty much it. And if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more dueling shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and see you guys.